Taking us on a tour of this exquisite country estate is Devon Owen, a local realtor specializing in luxury homes.
I absolutely love my job because every day is a different day and you never know what you're going to experience.
Born and raised in a small town, Owen grew up on a farm and feels right at home on this lavish acreage.
I absolutely love this property. There's actually 5 buildings on the property, including the home, which is beautifully kept, the events hall, and the barn.
Owen says once you step into this picturesque farmhouse, you'll be welcomed by rustic decor and old European charm.
My favorite room is actually the master ensuite. It's got this beautiful regal tub and the windows overlooking the grounds, which are spectacular. And the West Coast shower is just amazing.
Wow, Devon, I cannot think of a better place to start this tour than here in the beautiful main room. And tell me about those doors we just walked through.
Oh my gosh, they're amazing. They are from Spain. They're just over 300 years old and they're gorgeous antiques, yeah.
And there's a lot of antiques in this place. Now the house and the property itself is only about 20 years old, right? But there is a lot of history. I mean, the beams that we see above us, they're over 100 years old, is that right?
Yeah, they're from a barn in Saskatchewan.
Some Canadian history in here.
Yeah, a lot of history, European, Canadian, all over the place.
Speaking of history, we both noticed that chandelier when we walked in the room.
I know, it's amazing. It is from a Belgian castle and there's only 3 in the world.
That is incredible. Not only is the chandelier from a castle in Belgium, but it's 300 years old.
Everywhere you go, there's lots of windows and you get to see all the beautiful greenery around.
One of my favorite parts of this room is the outlook to the gardens and to the pond and to the water feature and to the beautiful bridges.
Pretty impressive to have your own personal water feature on your property, and again, all the green space everywhere you look.
I'm gonna bring it back indoors because I play a bit of piano, so I obviously noticed that gorgeous grand piano behind us.
It is a classic. It is World War II era. It's from Germany, so it's just incredible.
Well, Bianca's also from Germany, but that doesn't mean she should be playing it at all today. We'll just leave that to the professionals. Bianca, I'm okay with you playing piano inside the dream homes, but please just take a lesson. It's been 20 years. One of my favorite pieces that I noticed was the flag that you see up by the library. And I noticed that it doesn't have the right amount of stars on it. Is that right?
Yeah, apparently it only has 43 stars and it hung over the U.S. Embassy in Panama.
Wow, okay, 43 stars. My history's not that great. I don't know when that would have been from, but definitely it's not a new flag. We'll say that for sure.
Okay, so clearly Peter and I probably could use a couple minutes in a library based on our American flag knowledge, but there is a beautiful library here and an interesting way to get up to it.
Yeah, there's a little stepladder right there and it's a really nice little getaway to just be quiet and have your own space up there and read some books.
Well, I think that's like the property in general. There's a lot of really cool spaces you can go and get away and be on your own. Speaking of which, I'm gonna let Bianca go do some exploring on her own. I'm really excited to check out that kitchen because it's a pretty cool space and, well, you're not really interested, are you?
No, I'm not that comfortable in a kitchen, so I'll leave that to you two.
Leave it to the semi-professional.
Yeah.
So we've made our way over into the kitchen area, which is very beautiful over here. It's got that kind of cabin feel with the wood. And first off, let's talk about that stove, because it's the first thing you notice when you walk in.
It's really unique. It is an August stove. It's about 100 years old, and it heats the whole room.
And it's got all the warming drawers. It's got the 2 stovetop elements, and you can do a lot of cooking on there, I imagine. Do you cook?
Not at all.
No? Okay, well, I do quite a bit of cooking. I enjoy it. And I noticed this would be a great place for entertaining. You have that great table next to us, as well as these countertops, which are very unique. What are those made of?
Yeah, they're cement with a rubber coating, so they're beautiful.
You probably should have rubber countertops if Bianca's using your kitchen. We're talking about a woman who burned herself making a salad.
Yeah, he's not lying about that one.
The fact that you have a fireplace right in your kitchen is pretty cool as well.
It's really neat. It's actually local rock from a rock quarry in the area.
Wow, those are big, so good thing they're local. I wouldn't want to be lugging those around too far, but it's beautiful. It has that really kind of old feeling, antique-y feeling, but Tell me about these chandeliers above us.
Yeah, they're really neat. They are very rustic. They're from a hotel in Whistler, and they're black deer, which are very rare.
Wow, they're really neat, and they fit in with that the whole feel of the place. I love the wood everywhere. What type of wood is that?
I believe it's red cedar.
Cedar. You can actually smell it if you aren't tuning in smell-o-vision. You can kind of smell the wood, and it just has that theme all throughout it. It's very cozy, and like you said, it's got that real rustic feel here.
We'll have more from this spectacular dream home coming up after the break.
Today on Dream Homes, we're checking out a world-class garden estate in Pitt Meadows built on 10 acres. It's a little slice of heaven here on Earth.
Okay, we've left Peter in the kitchen. I think he's good there. Maybe he'll make us lunch. Fingers crossed. We're gonna check out the event hall. We're standing in it right now. There's a fire crackling. There's been some cool movies filmed here. We should mention that Pitt Meadows in general, big area for movie production.
Definitely. Twilight's been filmed here, Smallville, and also Happy Gilmore. And even Ashley Judd's actually filmed on the property here.
American actress Ashley Judd has been maybe standing where I'm standing right now.
Quite possibly.
Cool.
I wish Bianca got that excited about me. I mean, I'm on the TV. What's Ashley Judd done lately?
Like every room that we've checked out today, this place has some interesting pieces that I have to ask you about. Let's start with that very edgy, solid-looking table.
Oh, it's definitely solid, all right. If you look into the window there, it's actually a prison door from Mexico City.
And now I understand why it's so sturdy looking. There's a second table that looks like a bit of a window.
It is a window, actually. It's from India, and it is beautiful. All the little intricate pieces are so spectacular.
I have a bit of a confession to make. We're in Canada, but I don't speak French. However, I noticed that beautiful writing on the wall. That's gotta be French, right?
It is. Luckily, I do. And it says, ici, toujours, maintenant et toujours. And it means here, now, and forever. And it was actually written by a Sarajevo prof who fled the war.
Wow, I love it. So much history to this place. But there is a lot of Canadiana here too, right?
Yes, there definitely is. The beams are actually from a homestead in Maple Ridge.
Oh, so that's really close by. Very, very charming. You've got pieces from India, from Mexico, from right here in the Pitt Meadows area. So much history in this room alone. And there's one more thing that I don't just want to talk about. I kind of want to try it out. It's right over there.
Let's go.
Oh, please don't let it be another piano.
I love this old antique looking bench, and I'm guessing there's a story to it.
It is definitely unique. It's actually from a train station in Pennsylvania. And the cool thing is, depending upon what side of the train track the train's on, you can flip it.
Can we try?
Let's do it.
Let's have a seat.
All aboard! Choo-choo!
Wow, Peter, this is incredible. I'd say it's definitely time for the backyard reveal.
This place is absolutely spectacular. We're standing on the island. If you can't really tell, it is surrounded by water, and there's a couple of bridges on either side. It's beautiful back here.
And these gardens are immaculate. Plus, there's a bird sanctuary. You know, I completely understand why people get married here.
Grounds here are so well manicured. I walked around for a while and there's a lot of flowers and really no weeds anywhere, which makes sense because all the organic matter and dead grass, that kind of stuff, they turn into compost for the blueberry farm.
You know, if you actually sold those blueberries, you could make 300 grand a year.
Yeah, with the combination of that and doing events here, this place is a business all on its own. But let's talk about the inside again. There's a lot of history in there. I loved all the antiques. You had something from almost every continent. You could almost start a museum.
You really could. India, Spain, Mexico. I'd definitely pay to walk through there.
So the blueberry farm, the museum, there's a whole bunch of businesses that could basically pay for the $8 million price tag on this place.
It's true.